going on, you guys? Wow. Let's try that again. What's going on, you guys? The Keith Carnes here. Now this video is on time. Today's episode of Which is Better is actually a wrestling's Which is Better. We're talking about the People's Champion, The Rock, or Stone Cold Steve Austin. I can't do an impression of either one. I could just do The Rock's eyebrow. That's about all I can do. So, sorry. We're talking about two of the biggest wrestlers of all time, if not the biggest wrestlers of all time. But people always argue in the wrestling community who was actually better. Was The Rock better, or was Stone Cold Steve Austin better when he opened a can of whoop ass? Now, people would sit here and argue back and forth, and I've heard wrestling fans say, well, I like Stone Cold better because he was a lot more, he, in my opinion, he started the Attitude Era. The Rock didn't. I feel that The Rock, I feel that The Rock became more, badass and so, so to speak, when he actually, when the Attitude Era actually opened up. Now, The Rock, he was I believe he was a third generation superstar in the WWE. He had charisma more than any other wrestler in history. I mean, he had more charisma than anybody, even The Undertaker, and that's saying a lot. The Rock, when he debuted at Survivor Series of, I believe it was 1996, I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. When he debuted at Survivor Series, I think everybody, including Vince McMahon, who hired him on, knew this kid at the time is going to be someone big, and how very right they were. Then you have Stone Cold Steve Austin, who came in and just blew everything up. If you want to be fair, I believe that Stone Cold Steve Austin had more of an impact on professional wrestling than The Rock. Because Stone Cold, he had he was flipping the bird, not to flip you guys off, but he was flipping the bird. He was drinking beer. He was just doing stuff that was never seen in WWE. However, it was seen in a little promotion known as ECW, but we're not talking about ECW. We're talking about WWF and the Attitude Era. So, when these two finally collided, it was always Stone Cold who would defeat The Rock. Stone Cold defeated The Rock the first time they met, the second time they met, and it wasn't until 2003's WrestleMania 19, Stone Cold Steve Austin's retirement match, that The Rock would actually finally get a win over the Rattlesnake. So it's always been a controversy of who was better. The Rock is I think he's an 8-time WWE champion. Stone Cold has held the WWE title multiple times in his own right. Guys, they're really neck and neck on their acolytes, if you will. They're pretty even on their successes in their career. So it's really hard to say who's actually better. Now, who do I like better? I've always been more of a Rock fan. I always thought The Rock was a lot more entertaining than Stone Cold, especially on the mic. Stone Cold was very entertaining, but I just thought that The Rock's charisma and the way he just, you Rudy Poo candy ass. How can you not like a guy that is calling you a Rudy Poo candy ass? You don't even know what it means, but it's just awesome. But then you have Stone Cold, and that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so, and I'm going to open a can of whoop ass. Stone Cold, he was a really hard hitter, a very, very interesting character, so, in the wrestling world, but I've always been more of a Rock guy. I think The Rock had the better catchphrases. I think The Rock was more entertaining in the ring. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This is Keith Carnes. I will see you guys. Today is Friday, so as long as the world doesn't end later, I will see you guys on Sunday, December 23rd for a new Unsolved Mystery Talk, and that's going to do it for me. So you guys take care, be safe, have a great weekend, assuming we still have one ahead of us, and I will see you guys in the next. Peace.